Hey everybody, I'm back. My name is Tamara and I run the beauty and travel blog Loverofshades.com. Today we are doing a fresh face with the add of pop, which is the lip, but I really want to show you guys the fresh face because I've been thinking about it, and although we do glam looks and different techniques, etc., I really want to show you guys how I achieve my fresh face, because this is something that you can use for an everyday look, whether you're going to work, out on a date, etc., especially out on a date, y'all, because if y'all going out with somebody, say you're going out with a guy, you don't really like him like that, you know what I'm saying, but you don't want to look busted, you could do a fresh face. And if you want to put a little spruce, a little glam on there in case you meet your future husband at that place, then you could do that too. But the point of the fresh face is if you could get this down pat, it is so easy to build and also, you know, scale your different makeup looks, whether you're doing high glam or whether you're just doing something very basic just so you can get out the door and look alive, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to look like this or something similar, stay tuned and I got you guys. Okay everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Off camera, I went ahead and did my brows for the sake of time. However, if you don't know how to do your brows, want to update your technique, or even just get a refresher, go ahead and check out, I believe it's my second video of my Shades Academy initiative where I cover brows, okay? But I went ahead and did them off camera. So I didn't do anything else, however. So let me go over my prep steps. So the first thing I want to do is prep my lips. The reason why is because by the time we get to the lips, we don't want our lips to be looking dry. We ain't auditioning to be no crackhead in New Jack City, y'all, all right? So that's the first thing. Also, disclaimer, because I hear the background noise. If you guys hear the background noise, I apologize. I live in New York and it just is what it is, all right? So, went ahead and prepped the lips. The next thing I want to do is prep my skin. I'm going to focus on eyes first, but I want to prep my skin. So I'm taking my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Okay, let's try this again. So first I'm taking my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and this is for really great for oily skin, which I have, and it never fails. When I want to do a tutorial, I have a breakout. It never fails, because I swear to God I didn't have a breakout yesterday. And I'm just literally putting this on my skin. I want to go ahead and get all my prep work out the way, because by the time we get to applying and doing our complexion, I don't want to have to rush to do this. Okay, so that's that. Now what I want to do is do my eyes. Now this is a fresh face look, so I'm not really, like when I'm doing a fresh face, I'm not really worried about having on eyeshadow. However, I will conceal and then put a powder on top just to set it. So what I'm going to do next is my eyes. So when I'm doing a fresh face, I'm not really for my preference, I'm not really concerned about wearing eyeshadow. So but I have raccoon eyes because it's raccoon gang over here. So what I want to do is I want to like conceal any deepness in my eyes. I have deep set eyes, so my eye sockets tend to sink in. So I'm going to just go ahead and take a concealer. This is by ColourPop in the shade Dark 44. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my eyes just like this. You probably, if you did watch my eyeliner video, you probably saw me do the same thing. And I'm going to just go ahead and take my sponge and I'm going to blend that in, like literally press it onto the lid and buff that out. So now what I'm going to do is, before I do anything else with my eyes, although we're not at the powder stage yet, I'm just going to go ahead and take my face powder, and this is by MAC, and this is in the shade NC45, their Studio Fix powder. And I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to literally sweep this over the eye. It's important we do this because, again, you need to make sure you set your concealer. Otherwise, you're gonna have creasing throughout the day, and don't nobody got time for that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my That's the Point. Yes, got it right on the first time. That's the Point by NYX Professional Cosmetics, or just NYX Cosmetics, y'all. This is a liquid ink liner pen. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'm going to do a simple cat eye, but if you again need to update your technique or don't know how to do like a wing liner or even eyeliner period, I do have an eyeliner tutorial. It's on my Shades Academy. I want to say it's my latest Shades Academy video, so you could go ahead and check that out. Bam, there we go. All right, so I went ahead and did my wing liner, as you could just see. Again, if you need to know how to do it, I have literally my latest tutorial on Shades Academy besides this one. Go check that out. I got y'all on that, all right? So I went ahead and did my wing liner. So I did make a little mistake, but it's okay. We just cleaned that up. This is baby wipe, y'all, so you guys don't feel pressured to get a makeup wipe remover. If you have baby wipes, that will do just fine. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do skin. The reason why I'm breaking this down and I'm going about it the way that I'm going about it, I know that's just redundant, but whatever, is because I want to show you guys how to do a basic face, and then I'm going to show you what you could add on to enhance that look if you want, okay? So I'm taking, this is literally by LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is a color corrector though, it's in the color orange. And I'm just putting this anywhere I have hyperpigmentation, which is quite a few areas of my face right now, so I'm just literally putting it there. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my sponge for strictly under my eye, and I'm literally just gonna buff that out. I don't like to leave the color corrector underneath my eye for too long, like without buffing it out, because it tends to streak and then I could see it on like underneath the foundation and concealer. I'm gonna be looking like an orange bitch right now, okay? So that's just what it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and in circular motions, this helps give me more of an airbrush look. But because I really want to buff this out into the skin, I'm just going to go ahead and spread out that color correct. So again, this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid NC47 and liquid foundation, and I'm taking my same brush, and this time you're going to see me pressing it into the skin. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is in the shade 345, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. I'm not going to blend it out just as of yet because I want to allow it time to dry. And the disclaimer, yes, this is a bright ass color, but the reason why it's so bright and I'm choosing that is because I have so much deepness underneath my eyes that I want it to help cancel it out and even it out and give me a natural look, okay? And to be honest with you guys, thinking about this, what I should have did was I should have done my concealer first, since I'm allowing it time to dry for a little bit, and then put on my foundation. Therefore, I could have blended everything out at the same time. But of course, me being me, I wasn't thinking about that, so I did it the opposite way. So if you don't have time, if you are pressed for time, go ahead and do the concealer first, then apply your liquid foundation. Therefore, you could just blend everything out at the same time, and then you could finish off with the powder. So you see now, since I blended out my concealer, you notice how you don't see the deepness underneath my eye so much anymore. That is the point of why it's such a light color. But it's all going to come together because the next step that I'm about to do is powder, so I could set all that liquid foundation and concealer. So I'm going to take my powder brush, and I'm taking my NC45 Studio Fix Powder by MAC, and I'm literally just tapping this into the skin to really just help set that work we just done. Next, what I'm doing is I'm taking my Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist and I'm just lightly spraying it all over the face. That's all you need. It smells so good, but ooh, that just got in my mouth too. And I'm just going ahead and blending this out with my sponge. Next step I'm going to show you is lips, because after I do that, I'm going to put on the lashes, and you could literally end there, or if you want to continue, I'm going to show you how to do that. So just give me a second. All right, you guys, so off camera, I went ahead and applied my lipstick. So the lipstick I use is Lady Danger by MAC Cosmetics, and the liner that I use, I believe, oh, this is LA Girl Pro Lip Liner, and this is in the color Sexy Red, but it's more of a wineish color. So I use that to outline the lip. Now, the only reason why I went with a bright lip is because I'm doing a fresh face, and with fresh faces, I just really love how bright lips pair with it, because it still gives a bit of a pop without it being too much, you know what I'm saying? You do not have to use this color. You could use a different color. You could use pink, you could use purple, you could use whatever color you want. This is just the color I'm using in today's tutorial, all right? So as of right now, I could literally say that I am done with my fresh face. I could just go out like this, be done with this, and just call it a day. If I wanted to add more though, I wanted to show you how to do that. Oh, I also did my eyelashes offline, and the reason why is because I'm releasing a lash tutorial, so by the time this is out, my lash tutorial would have been out. So if you need to learn how to do lashes, go ahead and check that video out. It's on my Shades Academy playlist. If we wanted to, say we wanted to up this a little more, a lot of people like bronzer. I love bronzer myself. So I'm taking my Morphe palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my sculpting brush. This is by Sephora, and I'm taking a color that's going to complement me. And I'm literally just going to apply that on top of the cheekbones to really help bring that out. Again, we're still going for just a fresh face. We're not looking to overdo anything. I'm also going to go underneath my jawline to really help define that. And Lord know I got a little bit of a double chin right now, so any help I can get, please. I'm going to go ahead and take my kabuki brush, and in circular motions, I'm just going to buff that out. Now I'm going to lightly contour my nose. So I'm going to take a more defined brush. Where is it? And this is my concealer buffer brush, but this is by Zoeva, but I use this for my contour. So I'm just going to contour my nose. Now, if you wanted to add some blush, I'm personally a blush girl. I'm just going to go ahead and take a powder brush, and I'm going to go and just get a powder blush palette. This is by Tarte, and I'm just going to put some natural colors that really help complement my skin. And I'm just tapping those on top of the cheekbones, tapping the brush on top of the cheekbones. Alright, so far what we did to help spruce up the look a little bit was contour and add some blush. If you want to add highlight, you can. I'm going to add some highlight for the sake of the tutorial. So I'm taking my Whisper of Guilt highlight by MAC. And once I find my highlight brush, here we go. I'm going to put this on the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, and my Cupid's bow. And I'm just going off the side like this. I'm not adding too much because, again, this is a fresh face. We're not trying to do high glam, okay? And as always reinforce everything with a sponge. All right, and this is the final look for a fresh face. I just literally put on some earrings. I'm going to spray one last time. I gotta just make sure that I really buff out that bronzer. And I don't want to put too much on. And I'm just reinforcing everything with the bronzer. And I need to really stop talking every time I do that setting spray because it always goes into my mouth. But you see how it's a fresh face? Y'all see my forehead, my 5-head in all its glory? Yeah, I'm part of the 5-head gang. But literally we have a nice contour, we have nice blush, and you didn't even need to put that on if you didn't want to. Like if you're just going to work and you're like just trying to have like you know, a full face, but without going overboard. You could literally just do the foundation, the concealer, you know, apply a nice lipstick or lip gloss. You don't have to use lipstick. And you could do lashes. You could also use mascara. You could do a liner if you want. All that stuff is optional. It depends on what you like and what you prefer. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please go ahead and drop in the comment section below if you have any questions or what was your favorite part of the tutorial. That really helps me out. Also, let me know if you were able to easily follow along with the tutorial, because that actually gives me great feedback. And don't mind my lipstick dropping. That actually gives me great feedback on how I teach and how I explain things. So I really appreciate that. While you're going ahead, please go ahead and subscribe. Listen, I work hard on this channel. I'm like consistently putting out stuff like I told y'all I would. So please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and share my content to other people that you feel like would appreciate it. I thank you guys so much. While you're going ahead and subscribing, go ahead and follow me on social media. I could be found on, oh my God, tongue tied. I could be found on Instagram and Facebook at the username Loverofshades. My blog will be back up within the next month. I have been diligently working on that, so I appreciate the patience. And until next time, you guys stay safe. God bless, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.